we learned what linked a former cop in Northwest Arkansas to a 20-year-old cold case involving the sexual assault of a teacher.
In the conclusion of our two-part special, Tyler Thomason shows us how a tragic murder just 2 years ago broke a case from 1997 wide open.
From the front porch of her pawn and bait shop,
maybe 5 businesses here.
Sharon Barnett keeps an eye on a place she's grown to love.
Small town, small people, you know.
Gateway, Arkansas, in the northwest part of the state, is home to about 400 people. Its winding 2-lane roads creep near the Missouri border. Neighboring communities get even more desolate. Cows seem to outnumber people. It was along this road in early 2017, Sharon's comfortable corner of the world was shattered.
Heard the shot. That's when you heard the shot.
A booming gunshot, followed by the discovery of a man dead in his Gateway work truck.
He was an awesome brother.
The victim was James Appleton.
He was just that type of a brother that would bend over to help anybody.
Moments after the deadly shot, deputies needed help finding the suspect. A name surfaced at the scene from a witness.
Did you physically see him inside the car?
Yes.
Who was it?
His name is Grant Hardin. I just know that he worked for Gateway as a policeman.
He is the same as the time.
Hours later, Grant Hardin was in handcuffs. The same Grant Hardin who used to be Gateway's police chief and worked a polka-dotted career in law enforcement.
I know you've been a police officer for a while now, so you understand.
They snatched me up out there and nobody told me anything. I don't understand.
He's certainly a very manipulative person.
Nathan Smith prosecuted the case. Hardin pleaded guilty to murder in exchange for a 30-year prison sentence. The Arkansas Department of Correction submitted his DNA sample into a database, which then cracked a cold case and sent shockwaves through the community.
It was proven to be Mr. Hardin beyond all scientific certainties.
Hardin's DNA matched the DNA preserved in a rape case from 1997 when a teacher, Amy Harrison, was sexually assaulted at Frank Tillery Elementary in Rogers on a Sunday morning as a church service was held in the cafeteria. Hardin pleaded guilty to the rape earlier this year. The man who worked as a police officer, a police chief, a county constable, and a corrections officer was now on the wrong side of the law.
Grant Hardin, in my view, in my personal experience, is one of the most dangerous people that I've ever seen for the reason that he does not at first appear that way. He is a man capable of a seemingly random, horrific murder, as well as a random, horrific rape.
That teacher from 1997, Amy Harrison, spoke to a crowd of media after learning of Hardin's guilty plea.
I don't know. I'm not sure that forgiveness is the word that I could use. I guess just settled. You know, he's where he needs to be. I'm where I need to be. And I will move on.
But just 15 miles away, the rain still falls.
You've got to move on, and because life goes on. And, you know, the Lord's going to get us through it. He will. He's done a good job so far.
And so do the tears across the street from the Gateway City Park, where Sharon's brother James is wearing his well-known smile.
Grant Hardin is serving nearly a 60-year sentence at the state prison in Calico Rock. He'll be eligible for parole in 2054. By then, he'll be in his 80s. Now, if you missed part of that, we ran last night. You can find the entire thing pinned to the top of our webpage, krk.com.